Okay. I think we're officially live at this point. What's going on, everyone? Hopefully everyone's having a really, really good start to the year. It is already the 8th, right? It's man, this year is definitely flying by. So welcome everyone. I'm just gonna wait for the notifications to start going out. I will say that for whoever's early, this one is going to be a really, really quick live stream. Got a lot to do, a really busy week before a vacation that I'm taking, right? So I'll, at the very end of the video, discuss at least the scheduling for live streams and for videos, because I do have a very, very important Apple product that I'm going to, while I'm on vacation, I'm going to be just using a MacBook M3 in the new space black color. Actually, I'm going to unbox it right after this live stream. So I'm really, really excited about that. I see we already have Mike here on the chat, as well as 13 likes on the live stream. Mike, if you would you remind me, how many likes do we need on this next live stream? I think our live goal was now at 29, if I'm not mistaken. But Apple Vision Pro is definitely on the agenda. So Mike, I see you, Apple Vision Bro. I hope the display is backlit, so if I'm gaming in a dark room and turn on the viewfinder, you just see my glowing eyes. Who am I kidding? I will never own one of these. I don't have a casual couple grand lying about. Juan, I have the first week of February off. Can I come play with your new toy? I don't know, like 29? Maybe, dude. Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the like goal. Yes, it is 29 this time. However, like I said, just going to discuss Apple Vision Pro real quick because I actually need to pack. I have not started. Tomorrow is a very busy day for me as well. I do work, and then Wednesday is also a very busy day. So just there's a lot going on right now, as you might can guess when it comes to vacationing. So yeah, but either way, let me actually, I'm charging my the camera right now, and I really don't want it to get disconnected. So I'll bring the MacBook out in just a second. I was actually going to put it near me, but I could not risk my liquid, my water bottle, and risk, because I can be kind of clumsy at times, and so I didn't want to wet the computer. But Gareth over here, what's up, bro? Always nice to see you. Thank you so much, Gareth. And yeah, sorry guys about the scheduling conflict. So just been a really busy week, and I'm glad that actually Apple Vision Pro today was finally announced. So I was at work early in the morning. We actually had a conference, and I saw X. Well, damn, now I'm calling it X, even though I said I'd call it Twitter. But I was on X, and I saw that finally February the 2nd, if I'm not mistaken, is when this is going to start to be available. And I'm pretty stoked. Now, Mike, you're absolutely right. Here, we also have tech for your needs. Hello, folks. How's it going? Mike, Denver sounds cold this time of year. Bring 12 jackets. Actually, I bought this one in Asheville, so they're very sweet memories. Like, for me, when it comes to tattoos and clothes, like, whenever I do travel, buying articles of clothing, just like, there's memories, right? Like, now I'll forever associate Asheville and a great vacation now thanks to this jacket. But this is only one of a couple. I got a puffer jacket, so for the triple layering, at least for me, I am not built for the cold at all. I start shivering very quickly. So yes, I'm definitely gonna take a lot of outerwear. And another thing that I'm kind of really thankful for is that I was getting sick before the trip. It would have sucked so bad if I got sick on the Denver trip. So I'm glad that I'm now recovering, but hey, I mean, we're trying out here, right? So, but Gareth and Tech for your needs, and Mike, nice to see y'all here. I need to hear you guys' thoughts on Apple Vision Pro. Now, Mike, I think you've already shared a little bit of your thoughts, but I need to hear the rest of you guys' thoughts on Apple Vision Pro, because I'm going to pre-order it. So I'm going to pre-order it, and that Apple Vision Pro, the thing is you guys have to understand, the internet, I don't know, right, is more than likely either going to be inundated with Apple Vision Pro reviews or maybe not. Because if you think about it, only the established channels, I'm talking like MKBHD, what's it called? Your average consumer. There's just so many. Probably Detroit Borg might even hop on board. You already know that. I mean, Linus Tech is probably gonna get it too. Like all of these big tech YouTubers are gonna definitely be making their reviews, right? But I don't know. Something inside me also tells me that maybe Apple Vision Pro content is going to be very limited because there is a very, very high barrier to entry. I mean, there's a $3,500 sticker price, and I don't know if many people can actually afford that. I mean, that's just so much money. That is way more than a MacBook, like a very well spec'd out MacBook. I mean, my MacBook M1 Max, I'm planning on keeping it only for the next, I don't know, like maybe another year or so before I upgrade it again. And that machine cost me nearly, I think, $4,000. So the fact is, Apple Vision Pro is going to be crazy. Whenever that does roll around, Apple Vision Pro, I think, is going to comprise most of the February videos and live streaming. But also, in February, we should get new Black Unity bands, which I'm very excited for. As a bandaholic, new bands haven't dropped and will not drop officially, at least in a batch, a big batch, until, when is it? Well, September, yeah. Because, I mean, I doubt that no, wait. No, we have a spring collection coming up. And so that normally gets dropped, I want to say around May, right? Like May, April-ish. I want to say it's May. That's if we're lucky. Apple could always throw us a curveball, and you can never know with Apple. But Apple Vision Pro is definitely coming, and I'm just really, really excited. Tech for Your Needs, I'm back from vacation. Where did you go, Tech for Your Needs? Let us know. I've been out of the loop and have been enjoying my vacation. Now, that's definitely understandable. So have I. I mean, and then on top of also being sick just around the holiday season just really, really sucked. Vision Pro is cool, but it's overpriced and doesn't have a lot of features. I feel like there's going to be a lot of gimmicks, and people will use it for a few months and then shelve it. At this price, it'll be another expensive toy that collects dust in rich people's living rooms. But I think the technology has potential, and if in Gen 2 or 3 or 4 they can get it down to an everyday wearable that lasts all day, I think it'll change the game. Damn, Mike, very concise kind of explanation there, so that's really cool. Yeah, I agree. I agree that this is something, so me personally, I'm going to be completely honest. I'm probably not going to keep it, if you want me to be very honest. Apple Vision Pro is going to be something that is going to test the waters. While I do actually think that this is something that's going to just revolutionize just the world, basically, I think this very well is Tim Apple's iPhone moment. So kind of like what the iPhone did to Steve Jobs and glorified him, I think Apple Vision Pro has the potential, if they don't screw this up, because there's already so many things wrong about it, or at least on the surface level. So first off, the barrier to entry is absolutely insane, especially in today's kind of economy where everything is so expensive. Like, have you guys seen those pictures of like 10 grocery challenge? Like, you go to the groceries, get 10 items, 2 of those need to at least be protein, and you're damn well spending more than like $150. It's really insane what's going on. And so this is just, I don't know, it's not a good time for Apple to release a product that's this expensive. Like, I get that there's probably a lot of tech that goes behind the scenes to make this thing a reality. It's nothing like Facebook's or Meta's Oculus. Like, it's literally something that I think will transcend technology. Like, I'm being serious. But it is in its infancy. It's kind of like when the iPhone first started out. Like, many people doubted it at first. There was a lot of naysayers saying that it would flop, but look at where the iPhone is now. Now it is just kind of iconic in the sense that this is just one item that forever changed humanity. Like, it really shaped the game for the smartphone industry. And so maybe Apple Vision Pro could do the same. Guys, by the way, I do want to say we've already been on live for just about 10 minutes. I don't know how long I'm going to make this live. I really did just want to discuss Apple Vision Pro, and also going forward, as you guys may know, Wednesdays and Sundays is typically when our live streams are held. However, while vacationing, that may be a little hard and may be subject to change. I will try to make a Wednesday and a Sunday live stream. Just understand if it's not possible, you know why, right? And so like I'm just kind of one of those people that while vacationing, I mean YouTube I love, and it's my passion, but at the same time while I'm vacationing, whenever I like to distinguish pleasure from business, right? So it's really important also to live in the moment, because my time out there is limited after all, right? So I don't want to break my head over something while I'm on vacation when it's not needed, because after all, I mean, when you're on vacation, you're on borrowed time. Well, I mean, we're always on borrowed time, but you're on limited time is more so what I meant. So going forward, I would love to, if I could live stream out there. I mean, I'm going to take my gear. I'm going to take all of my gear and my microphones. And if there's some kind of fire scenery, I'm talking beautiful mountains, maybe it could be snowing, then it could be in the works. But, I just don't want to promise anything and then let you guys down, because after all, a vacation is time for someone to de-stress and just kind of enjoy the moment. I mean, for those that haven't gone on vacation in a while or haven't traveled in a while, you gotta do it. You definitely gotta do it. Like, you shouldn't let anything hold you back. If you're financially responsible and you're good, traveling and being able to do so comfortably, it's something you gotta do. And it's such a big stress reliever on top of that. But I do think we have one of the Denver boys on here. But before we get there, John says March. So, John, thanks for making it onto the live stream. What do you mean by March? If you could just elaborate a little bit. Mike, I do believe that at least until we go full Matrix, AR is the future. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, there's a reason that Apple has the LiDAR scanners on the iPhone and the iPad Pros. So not a lot of people actually even know that their iPhones have a LiDAR scanner, but that thing is basically aiding in augmented reality. So that little LiDAR scanner, essentially, I mean, you can kind of, sort of, if you really want to simplify it, it's kind of like a bat with echolocation. I mean, that's how they communicate, right? So like, we're always taught, at least, in elementary school or growing up, that a bat emits a sound, right? Because they're blind or whatever. And then it bounces off the walls, and that's how they hear it, right? So it's kind of sort of similar to that in a way, if you think about it. But no, AR is crazy, because that LiDAR scanner, it allows, depth. It allows computational, whether that be photography, videography, or just AR mapping, 3D rendering. That LiDAR scanner helps with depth and actually like see a three-dimensional object. So I think Apple is investing heavy into this AR space. Now, before the whole Dogecoin craze, if you guys remember that era, everyone thought, oh, the metaverse. I don't know. And it's crazy how like people's perceptions just switched, right? Because so many people were so sure that the metaverse was going to happen, and it may still happen. Who knows? But I don't know. I think Apple's definitely doing something here with their AR stuff. Sorry, it's a little late. Words are hard. Tech for your needs. I came from visiting my sister in Florida, and people say Apple don't innovate. That's cool. First of all, that you were over in Florida. Here in Georgia, it is freezing. It is so cold. And where I'm going, which is Denver, it's going to be way colder. Like, who am I kidding? It's probably going to be a whole different kind of cold. Like, that's that mountain kind of cold, Aldo Bautista over here with the Denver boy. Aldo actually is a confirmed Denver boy. So I'm really excited that we'll be out there with my boy, Waldissimo. We also have Mike. I don't like the iPhone analogy. iPhone innovated on the smartphone, while Vision Pro is its own whole thing. There's really no gauge for the market on mixed AR/VR headsets for recreational use. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess time will tell, right? Time will tell whether this is one of those items that completely flopped. Because remember, I mean, that's what people thought about the iPhone initially once it was debuted as well. There were a lot of naysayers and a lot of people that thought it was going to flop, and clearly it didn't, right? So we'll just have to see, Mike. I mean, but you're absolutely right. Getting that price down should be Apple's main priority. Maybe Apple knows that there's going to be a lot of publicity when it comes to the Apple Vision Pro, and a lot of free publicity on that. I mean, that these tech channels are going to go insane over the new Apple Vision Pro. So it's just something that's really going to change the game potentially, and could lead to advancements, I don't know, in medicine and business and just like, I guess, social media eventually as well. I mean, think about it. If they could bring down that price to some kind of eyewear, right? Let's just pretend hypothetically in the future, some kind of Apple glasses that are not necessarily a headset, but more like actual traditional glasses that may pop up with notifications. Maybe, you could log on to your Facebook or Instagram and just kind of scroll similar to how you would on the Apple Vision Pro. Because for those that don't know, with the Apple Vision Pro, it's controlled literally, it's crazy technology in there. Like you can pinch, you can actually just like kind of do the swipe gesture. It's going to be insane. There's just so much tech in there, but we shall see, right? We shall see. Tech for your needs. I agree, Juan. There needs to be a fine line between work and enjoying life. Like you said, we're on borrowed time. Yeah, thanks for understanding tech for your needs. And that's something that like this holiday season was really just kind of tough in the sense of like just being busy. And so like everyone deserves a nice little rest and everyone deserves a nice little vacation because, man, life is tough out here. Why didn't anyone, like when I was a kid, everyone was in such a big rush to grow up. And like now we're starting to be like, wait, why did we do that? Like, can we go back to the days when we were stress free? Mike, I actually want to go visit Denver. To be honest, I need to get out of the house. Mike, I mean, anything is possible. I mean, Mike, do you have a passport? I mean, to Denver, you don't need a passport. You just need your ID. But I mean, traveling abroad, man, you got to do it. You really got to do it. And in a sense, traveling over to the West Coast of the United States is such a culture shock, right? Because it's just like, it's so different from the East Coast. If you live over here, which of course many of you know that I'm situated like basically in the Atlanta region, right? Which is very massive region, but we're up here. And yeah, it's just like I've been to Seattle, Las Vegas. Only place I haven't explored is just that West Coast of the United States, which is, I mean, more or less all of California, right? Or at least when people think of the West Coast, that's more or less where most people vacation to. And that is a spot that I have not gone to. So I've been like all throughout the the Northwest coast. So like, my family has gone to Vancouver together. We've been to Seattle. We traveled down to Portland, but never truly seen the West Coast over in California. Justine Ramos, kind of weird. They just did a press release launch instead of a full event. So Justine Ramos, yeah, this has kind of been like Apple's thing for a while. They did have, it's during WWDC this year, they really went all out with it. I mean, it was kind of crazy. So I don't know. There was just a press release, but maybe, like I said, maybe that's Apple's strategy. Maybe they know that they're going to get a lot of like just free publicity, right? So who knows? But all right, guys. So look, so this time we'll make an exception just because I know it tends to feel this way, at least, that the longer live streams are, the more the algorithm kind of pushes it out. So I know that this is not a lengthy live stream because I do have to get ahead of packing. I haven't even started. And literally, like, don't you guys hate it when you guys are going on a trip and then you literally save things to the last minute? Then you told yourself you weren't going to save things to the last minute, but things in life eventually happen. So that's where we are. So with that being said, let me see what the like counter is at. It's at 20, so reasonable for a 17-minute live stream. So we'll make an exception on this time. But guys, I think, look, to be completely honest with you guys, if I miss you all for live streams, I may miss this upcoming Wednesday and this upcoming Sunday. So it might be a whole nother week until I'll probably be on the live streams. But in the meantime, I will be working with the M3 MacBook while I'm over there to get hands-on experience with it. And I'm going to unbox it right now. So ladies and gentlemen, I know that this was a quick one. It's just life right now is very busy, and that's okay. But, vacationing once I'm there, oh, it's just relaxed time, right? So guys, be on the lookout. I will be MIA more than likely for about a week. So yeah, right? I may go ahead and just do a live stream while I'm out there on Wednesday or Sunday if possible. But if not, just letting you guys know. We do have one last comment here. The one you hate. Have a safe and amazing trip, man. Fun adventures. Thank you guys, by the way, all for the good vibes. It really does mean a lot to me. We will be back. Remember, February Vision Pro is going to be released. I'm going to pre-order it, and genuinely, I'm super excited about this product. As soon as I get it, I'm going to try to schedule my days off so that whenever I receive it, boom, we get to work mode, because that is going to be a product that literally I'm so excited for, and I hope you guys are excited for my coverage on it. So guys, yeah, I knew this was a quick one. I'm sorry. I do have a lot of things to do. As you guys understand, I'm also human just like you. But thanks to everyone who showed up to this quick live stream. I'll catch you all in the next one. And as always, I'm super thankful for everyone that pulled up. For those that couldn't make it and rewatch the live stream, shout out to you guys. Y'all are the real MVPs. Make sure you drink your water. It's very important to stay hydrated, and I'll catch you all in the next one.